Today, I got an amazing topic for you. 30% of dentists, or I should say, almost 30% of dentists dropped at least one insurance in 2025. And I think this is huge. I think this is definitely the right trend in the right direction. And I got a little bit of mixed signals on in Facebook when I dropped this. Some people were like, "Well, this isn't enough," or not everybody's fee for service yet, and I get that. Ideally, yeah, I understand that. I also understand the other side of it. Some people want to be in network with insurance, and that's a strategy, and I totally get that. So that's huge, but we're talking about the people who are dropping insurances because their reimbursement rate is insane. I recently was talking with a dentist on Facebook about $99 cleanings, and they were like, to be honest with you, I wish some of my insurance reimbursements were $99. And I've been told that Delta Dental in many states is worse than Medicare when it comes to reimbursement. So we're in this state where people are having to make this decision, and it's no longer like an option. It's something that if you want to grow, if you want to continue to move your practice in the right direction and not just be smashed from every single angle, that you have to drop insurances. And again, it's not for everybody. I get that. But I think this is a positive trend overall. I think it's best for the patients. I think it's best for the offices. I think it's best for the business owners as well. And so I would love to hear from you down below. Do you plan on dropping insurances in 2026? At least one, maybe two. The article's right down below. And what I have come to learn over the years is that if you want to drop insurances, there's changes that you have to make. Now, most offices can't drop insurances, not just because of the financial burden, but because they aren't the right style of office to drop insurances. What do I mean by that? Well, I get it. Like, I work with several doctors who are in network as a strategy. I think Dr. Singh in New York. She is on a block in Manhattan where every single dentist is out of network and she's in network, and she does extremely well. And so there is a strategy there that you can implement. But a lot of practices, they just don't treat patients properly, and they treat the insurance over the patient. And this is a common thing where I've had it happen to me where I was uninsured and I went to the practice. Everything's, you look fine, you look fine, you look fine. I added my insurance. Oh, you need this work, but don't worry, insurance covers it. Why? Why all of a sudden do I need this work? And I did need the work, by the way, but they weren't comfortable telling me that when I was uninsured. Does that make sense? So a lot of offices are not set up operationally to be able to operate without insurances because, again, they're treating the insurance. And that's it, because they don't want to talk with patients about things that they might need that are not covered by insurance. And a lot of this can be solved around patient financing. Most people don't realize the correlation between patient financing and being out of network. If you can offer monthly payments, insurance kind of becomes a non-issue. It doesn't really matter because you're focusing on the lowest common denominator. It's kind of like when you go to buy a new car. What's the last thing that you think about? Your insurance. You're not even thinking about your insurance when you go to buy a car, that your insurance is probably going to go up. You're buying a nicer car. It's probably more expensive than the last one, but you're excited to get the car and you're focused on that. How much is it every single month? And then later the insurance conversation comes up and you see that, but not in the moment. And a lot of people just miss the mark when it comes to this patient finance connection and insurance. So if you're wanting to grow in 2026, one option, there's other options, but one option is to drop insurances, add patient financing, and increase the number of patients that you're seeing every single month. Now, would I love you to use me for marketing in that? Absolutely. But it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. Not everybody's built for that. If that's you, down below, I have a link to our sponsor, Cherry. I highly recommend that you check them out. They're amazing and they work really, really well. I would say that's the number one thing that I would do first. Implement Cherry and present it to every single patient with a monthly payment up front. We also have a training on that. So if you would like access to that free training, how to use Cherry properly, it'll increase your collections by 30 to 100% is what I've seen personally. So if that's you, comment down below. And if not, have a great weekend.